Okay, so we're gonna be reacting to Maximus Overdrive video of the Commonwealth, the Year of the Dragon Plus set. Now, let's do this. First, we gotta watch the whole countdown thing, and... Jeez. Since when was this an option? Honestly, Maximus Overdrive always has the best openings, but still. Oh, I know, there's only like one, there could be only one plus in the set, but yet again, there could be like all the versions, just different New Year's outfits. Or they could just be the Mighty Dragon, because, you know, he's the main character of this whole Year of the Dragon thing. What would they even do for the other birds? Like, just copy and paste them, just... Okay, yeah, what would... Yeah, okay, yeah, there's probably only be one plus in this set, but who knows? Still, most likely end up screaming, so... Okay, this is actually getting pretty exciting. Yeah. Yeah, there you are, Max. We are getting more psychedelic. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The construction that pig at the bottom left actually just covers me.
Watching this on release, today marks the beginning of the 2024 Chinese Lunar New Year, and quite fittingly, it is the return of the Year of the Dragon. Undeniably the most significant of the 12 Chinese zodiac animals to the Angry Birds community.
I feel bad for the
What
whack
better
people.
time to look back upon the fan-favorite season's level pack? Well, there was quite literally no better time, because we wanted this opportunity until 2036. So let's get a move on, or move back as the case may be, all the way to the waning days of 2011, where Rovio first alluded to this Dragon update. Angry Birds Seasons, all-new update coming in January, brought to you by a Tenebra Slithering Sky Serpent. If it wasn't clear what this update was all about, then Rovio's marketing campaign surely delivered the message.
What the?
Not only would we get the obligatory teaser trailer,
This
not
feels
only would we
racist.
get a fully fledged 14-part comic, not only would we get a not-so-ambiguous riddle to solve,
How
but
much did I
also
miss?
this illustrious animation, setting up the events of the in-game levels. I know that was a lot to launch at you at once, so let's break it all down. Okay, so in the lead up to the update, Rovio created these pages on their website that could be accessed completely free of charge, mind you. You had dragoncomics.angrybirds.com, where you could access this 14-part comic introducing fans to the Mighty Dragon. A
Wait, they
symbol
can
of
talk?
fortune and power in our world, but a destructive yet mythical being on Piggy Island. This comic provides context for the Year of the Dragon animated short, where the pigs gather around an outdoor puppet theater as they watch a dragon pig attempt to steal the eggs. Fun bit of trivia regarding the pig, his name is actually Fu Ham, as stated in the book interpretation. The pig's efforts, however, are thwarted by a pot of dragon stickers, much to King Pig's dismay. With the assistance of Helmet Pig, King Pig manages to rewrite the show as the blue scoff from the distant bushes. They employ the help of their newfound friend, the Mighty Dragon, rewarding him with a golden koi fish in exchange for demolishing the pig's New Year celebration. The other webpage's domain was dubbed
Hey, but Disney
lantern.angrybirds.com, which displayed an oriental scroll with 3 question marks as well as 3 sets of seemingly unrelated numbers. This riddle could not be cracked until the season's update itself dropped on January 19th, 2012. Like Seasons episodes we've looked at in the past, the Year of the Dragon level pack contains several new features that differentiate it from the rest. all contained within a compact 15 levels. The Lunar New Year celebration is historically ushered in by displays of fireworks, family get-togethers, temple visits, and street festivals, most of which are faithfully represented in seasons. Many of the Oriental elements scattered throughout the episode were simply carryovers from 2011's Chinese-themed update, Moon Festival. But that isn't to say Year of the Dragon brought nothing new to the table. Right from the get-go, you'll notice the new red wood and gold blocks holding properties similar to that of conventional wood and stone respectively. New lanterns are also hung throughout the levels, generously awarding 3,000 points when smashed, which we've come to expect from season's episodes at this point, right? Although not as frequent, this applied to the golden koi fish as well, which we'll touch back upon in a minute. For those seeking 3 stars, you'd often have to make use of the precarious fireworks stored in the nooks of the levels, which would activate upon collision and explode to the player's advantage. Complete destruction, however, could only be achieved through the use of this episode's most iconic feature, the Mighty Dragon, who replaces the Mighty Eagle only in this episode. He works nearly identically to the Eagle, as he will pursue a koi fish fired by the slingshot while leveling nearby structures.
Damn.
While brief, Year of the Dragon packs quite the punch, with many memorable, fun levels that took full advantage of the new mechanics. And you'd even find some Facebook greeting cards on the episode select screen to really drive home that New Year's spirit. Now, as for that riddle, I said that it required the levels to solve, so how exactly did that work? Those numbers to the left each represented one of the pieces of media Rovio created for the update. It wanted you to locate the golden koi fish in the levels, animation, and comic at those specific points. Level 1-5 from the game itself, timestamp 201 in the animation posted to YouTube, and strip 11 of the comic from the Dragon Comics webpage. Enter those specific clues and you'd be sent to an unlisted animation for the
What the hell happened to Matilda? Angry Birds, or whatever the heck that bomb stuff says. Yay, lost me.
And so that's where our story would come to an end. But you know I didn't just make this video as a means to celebrate my favorite Angry Birds season. No. There's more to this story than I've let on. Because as always, the fourth component to any
Did some movies say everybody's Japanese?
And boy did Year of the Dragon not have any. Okay, that's a lie. There was a small handful of dragon-themed products like this puzzle, these trading cards, some stickers, this finished greeting card. Okay, clearly Rovio didn't see any commercial potential for their new dragon character, but somebody across the Atlantic did. Now, who am I referring to here? More importantly, what am I referring to here? It's Commonwealth, man. It's Commonwealth. Who the hell else would I be talking about? You see my channel.
What?
August 2011 saw the introduction of the Mighty Eagle plush, and ToyWiz.com began shipping initial.
I actually have one of those.
It became the first and only.
Sadly, it doesn't have his tag, but
in 16-inch or 18-inch. Oh, sorry, 28-inch. Okay, nobody actually knows what size he's supposed to be, including Commonwealth themselves, apparently.
What?
Anyways, all you need to take away from this is that they did a Mighty Eagle.
Hey, 5-inch Anakin.
He's super duper fluffy and is incredibly faithful to the game. So what was stopping Commonwealth from making a Mighty Dragon? Nothing, apparently.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what actually? Yeah, that's
The most beautiful creature I'd set my eyes on since I raised Construction Epic to the heavens nearly 6 years ago. I was stunned, perplexed, confused, joyous that somebody took the time to pattern this behemoth.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Jumbo Sausage Party. What?
And reveal it to you today. Hell, where do I start? Let's first identify their inspiration. Dedicated Angry Birds enthusiasts will instantly recognize the dragon's pose. It's quite literally this vector, but in real life. Curled up below with
Who put the One Piece?
It's not exactly ideal for display, though. His body doesn't have enough rigidity to support his massive head, so he tends to sag towards his left. When posed as intended, he's roughly 22 inches tall, but I'm not accounting for his antlers, which actually have bendable wires in them. But since this is a one-of-a-kind sample, I'm not going to find out what happens when I actually try and pose them. The face, what more could you ask for? bushy embroidered eyebrows, whimsical stare, exposed pointed teeth, and cavernous nostrils, just like the game. I would be remiss to not point out that the second tooth from the front is actually a three-dimensional piece of felt, so it could point downwards over his beard. Moving down the neck, we find his red Balboa mane, cut almost sawtooth style for authenticity. 3 large yellow felt spikes protrude down his spine, each of equal size. On the inside, you'll find
Was that only on the side of one pack pig?
that travel all the way down to his tail, each one getting successfully smaller, split up by thin orange embroidered stripes. Along the way, you'll find 4 small yellow spikes as well as his Commonwealth sample tags, which we will discuss in a minute. And at the end, you have his feathered yellow tail. For a prototype they seemingly attempted only once, could they have not made it any better? If you were Simon Pietro, the Angry Birds magician, and you decide you want to yank the dragon off the screen into reality, is this not what would manifest? But if I were an Angry Bird magician, let's try it. Only this time, I want this render of the dragon. Oh.
What?
So now there's 2 dragons. Well, now you're gonna tell me there's a third. So now there's 3 dragons? There can't possibly be a 4th, right? I mean, this has to be it.
Okay.
I think we're in the clear. Now this dragon, while it shares
What?
the design cues with the Jumbo Dragon, has been completely reshaped
What?
to match his new flight. The head is almost the exact same design.
Oh my god.
The only difference I can see are his antlers.
Okay, I should not be acting like this.
Two thin layers of Balboa.
But still.
Those are the stuffed ones on the Jumbo.
This is
There's
awesome.
only 5 spikes on this one, which is sometimes accurate. Only other difference I can see is his tail, which is shaped a bit differently to show he's traveling swiftly through the air. This particular one was referred to by
Well, that
Commonwealth
explains
as
the size of the
Columbus
box.
Dragon, but they also downscaled this one to make an 8-inch variation. Now, if we're being real nitpicky here, technically the 12-inch is just a tad longer at 36 inches, while the 8-inch is a meager 24 inches long. The people at Commonwealth were particularly adept at measurements, I know. These two
That
are
one
fantastic as
big
well,
patch,
though personally, if I had to have one, the Jumbo is the only answer. Pairs
Oh, wait, this
brilliantly with
look!
the Beagle. I mean, just look at my shelves. This is peak. Now, I said we come back to the tags, so let's address those, starting with the Jumbo. The hang tag is your conventional Commonwealth sample tag with all the
Got
basic
it.
information pertaining to the plush written on the backside. You've got your style number and a sample date for this one, February 23rd, 2012, which means that Commonwealth had this guy ready just about a month after the update dropped. The others were sampled about 2 weeks later on March 7th, 2012. The reason why this is impressive to me is because, from what I've been told, there was no directive from Rovio telling Commonwealth to make this guy. It appears that they just saw the character and thought it might make for a decent toy and had intentions on pitching it to
Yeah,
Rovio.
it
But
probably
they just
could.
never ended up following through, likely having second thoughts once they made it. Supposedly, they never even showed Rovio these samples, meaning their existence was only knowledge to a handful of people within
Wait,
Commonwealth until I smuggled them out. And now you've seen them, in all their glory. Do let me know in the comment section below which Mighty Dragon design is your favorite. I'm actually quite curious. Oh, and one last thing.
What?
The Sonin label is a generic Commonwealth one with a 2007 copyright for some
What?
reason. Just thought I'd mention it in case you were curious. And so, there you have it.
That's
I
it?
bet you never expected this one, a comprehensive overview of the Angry Birds season's Mighty Dragon plush. Obviously, a shame
once
to
there's
never
no
went into
pigs or-
production, as it's arguably the most niche and obscure character Commonwealth ever made. You can debate a few others, but
mean-
the execution here is what sets this guy apart. Add in the fact he's synonymous with one of the most highly regarded episodes in the history of Angry Birds, and you got yourself, in my opinion, the best Commonwealth sample ever. If you have any comments,
comment next time.
questions, or complaints, you can let me know in the comment section below. With that, I say,
Let's just see.
peace out.
I should not be acting like a fangirl over this. Well, with some toy that wasn't even released like 10 years ago. Yet somehow I am. Anything at the end? No. No secrets.